Hey, today I am playing with the Tone Explorer record player. I can play any size record on it, and I can also do MP3 recording. I can play music via Bluetooth, all sorts of goodies. So let's get into it. The Tone Explorer comes in 3 different color selections. There is a dark green, a solid white, and then I opted for the gray wood one. Okay, so I wanted to go over everything that came with this record player. It comes with the 2 speakers, and each one has little rubber feet underneath to protect your table. And then there is this cord that's going to come out and directly connect to the unit. So again, 2 speakers, and I love the kind of gray wood finish look. And then everything was very well protected in the record player. As you can see, these are protective items that will be coming off, and they even fastened down the arm of the record player. I used to call it the needle, but they're calling the little tip that will go on the record player the stylus. And I noticed that they actually sent an extra one. So that's nice. There is a replacement part, but there is a little sheath part that protects that needle. So just be mindful of that. And again, everything was strapped down for shipping, so I can undo those little parts. Okay, there is a cord for auxiliary power. I'm going to go over just the front parts first. This would be the turning on the power, the volume control. And then over here, you can connect to Bluetooth. You can play the record, or you can have auxiliary power in. So if you want to play it from a computer or something, you can absolutely send that through here and it will come out the speaker. So lots of options. And then on the back, there are the inputs cords here. This is where the speakers are going to connect to on each side. And then there is the power plug, which is right here. So again, this is the little protective sheath. I'm going to go ahead and just pull it off. So this way I'm ready to go. I'm going to pull out a record. And the nice thing is this can take all different types of records. So from the real small ones all the way up to the 12-inch. So I'm going to pull out one of each and we can try it out. Due to some legal reasons, I cannot actually play these for you, but I just wanted to reassure you that they sound phenomenal. The sound coming through the speaker is great. The needle function on the record is very smooth. I love the compact function and the little lever on the side to drop that needle seamlessly onto the record. Okay, so now I want to play a 45, and there's this little adapter here, which again, great storage idea. It goes right on the side and I can just pop it in the center. And again, just make sure it just sits nicely there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a 45 record on. Again, everything is centered, and I'm going to change the speed to a 45 record here. I'm going to go ahead and start. And then lower. This particular 45 is a very old show tune record, and it has that really almost like crackly vintage music sound, and it's just a unique sound that you can only get, I feel, on a record player. This is such a fun thing for me to do, especially if it's kind of a gray, hazy day out and I just want to enjoy some vintage music while I sip my coffee, stare out the window, pet my dog. Again, I wish you could listen to it. The sound quality is great, and I love the compact size, and it's just like a fun, relaxing thing to do. I mean, even my dog enjoys it. Okay, so let's say you have a really vintage record and you want to make an MP3 out of it. This is the great thing about this record player is I can just use that auxiliary cord and connect it to my computer. And then by downloading the Audacity software, I can record these vintage records and make them into MP3s. So really cool tool, especially if you have a really nice vintage record collection. And the other thing, of course, is I can just pair my phone to the record player, so I can also play songs from my phone directly to these speakers. And just a gentle reminder to make sure to keep your user manual because it just does so much. I feel that if this got lost, you would be sad because it just gives such great instruction on how to, record MP3s, use the Bluetooth, and even just troubleshooting. But it is such a very cool machine, and I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it.